Hello and welcome to the Critically Clueless. I'm Monk, and today we are in episode 21 of Mountain Blade Bannerlords. This, of course, is a let's play. It's a beginner's guide. I try to talk about what it is I'm doing as I'm doing it in the game for the reasons I'm doing it, and hopefully it makes a little bit of sense. But if you're joining me right now in episode 21, you have missed a crazy playthrough. Think about heading back to episode 1. I'm obviously going to link the playthrough in here. All you have to do is do a little click and you should be cushy. But anyway, let's get on with this episode. So I need to we're still at war, and I need to possibly do a bit of damage to the Sturgians, but I also need to make sure that our parties are doing the right thing. Now, I'm not really happy with who we have as our party leader, and so I want to try out someone else and see how that goes. I also had someone comment saying they didn't know how to do this, so I figured it'd be a good idea to actually show you guys in video exactly how to change party members. Now, as you can see, I just hit a recall option on a clan member that wasn't kind of where they should be. The spice vendor was once leading a caravan. It obviously got attacked, and so she ended up being random where she was. But I could recall her and then, of course, buy her a new caravan if needed. Now, as you just saw, I clicked on the party that I wanted to change and changed the party leader. It's as simple as that, really. So, for instance, right now I actually have the in question party really close to me, and I also had the person that I wanted to swap the party leader to. So in game time it took almost no time at all, but if you are going to be doing so, and if, for instance, the party was a long way away, or the companion that you were swapping to was an awfully long way away, again, guys, that's going to impact. Oh, we are a lot closer to being, king of the leaderboard than I thought. Another 17 tournaments. That's not too bad. But yeah, so it's going to take a lot longer for that party leader to swap over. Let's have a look, see how our garrison's doing. So this is our main garrison. This is our baby. This is the one that we are trying to big up. If we ever want to have our own kingdom, it's this garrison that at that time we're going to want full. And it's going to cost us a lot of money. It's going to take a little while. I haven't made it a huge priority to kind of fill it up to the max, because what it's got at the moment is more than enough, including my troops, to defend against almost anything. But yeah, so if I was going to declare my own kingdom, and it's something that I do want to do, but at the moment the finances just aren't there, so I'm not going to be able to do that at the moment. But when I do declare my own kingdom, my town that I have is going to be what I want to have completely stacked with good units. I would also really like to get a load of the castles in this little area, in this immediate area where I am. Maybe even these little bits up here too. It would be quite good if I could get them. So if I can get any castles in this immediate area, I'll happily snap them up, just because if I have those castles, when it comes to recruiting other clans or even turning my companions into lords, it means I have something to give them, and keep them happy, which is more to the point. Keeping your clan members happy and wanting to stay with you, or just having a little bit of land. It looks better for recruiting other clans. As much as I don't want castles, yeah, if I can get castles around my main town, that I would be happy with, because that's centralizing my power and my land. I was hoping that there was a rogue lord up there that we could kind of like battle with. Unfortunately, that did not happen. Caravans aren't being as profitable as I wanted them to be. It is fluctuating. Obviously, we are at war right now, so the caravans aren't going to be performing as well, because we did have one raided as well. Make peace with the Western Empire and no tribute will be paid. Well, that sucks a little bit, but at least it makes things a little bit more straightforward, as it does mean we can focus on Sturgia, fighting the two wars at once, just not something that we want to be doing. Let's have a little look. So this new guy we have leading a party, he cannot lead that many troops at all. Only 74, which is a bit of a shame, which means that my brother's wife is still the better option when it comes to leading parties. I wonder if we can intercept a sneaky one. We're going pretty slow, unfortunately. I don't think we're going to be able to cut him off. What I'd like to do in this episode still is to focus on the bow. We was leveling that up and working our way over to level 100. Oh, no, thank you. Just gonna go a little bit away from these guys. Definitely don't want to run into an army like that. That would be devastating to the troops that I have. But yeah, so we're going to focus on trying to level up our bowmanship all the way up to level 100, which would be really fantastic. We've been working on it for quite a few episodes now. We are so close. We're going to get Merry Men. We're going to get those 5 extra troops for party size, and of course it does mean we will have that bow skill in the locker for if we ever have to defend our castle. I'm sure at some stage we will have to defend our town. So this is going to be a pretty easy battle. We outnumber them 2-1, I believe. But still, it is our infantry that we need to level up as well. If you have been keeping up with the series, you'll know that we've been trying to increase our power with it when it comes to infantry units, or at least be able to put forward some infantry to defend our absolutely awesome bows. Because we have got over 60 of the best archers in the game, and I do want to be able to defend them, and hence why we have been working towards Valandian Sergeants. Those guys are absolutely tanks up and are suited for the job. Oosh, these guys, I love these guys. These are really cool. Really good units. They are, to be fair, that faction have very, very strong units. Let's get the cavalry involved. Now, I have been bigging up my own cavalry numbers, although those 38 cavalry we have obviously don't just belong to me. We are in an army, so we have got my brother and my companion. It was my brother's wife, but no, my companion. See if we can get our troops moving forward. This would be a really good chokehold, but I don't think the other guys want to have a go. Cavalry is on it though. I think we're going to have to charge up that hill after everyone. That's going to be a long mission, but yeah, I think we're going to have to charge up there. I really miss how in Warband you used to be able to go through the water. I don't believe you can do that in Bannerlord, and I think that sucks. It does make sense. Obviously, you are covered in armor. Your horse is covered in armor. You would probably sink quite rapidly. Oh, there they are. Let's get our archers up here. Oh, get the archers up here. And hello, guys. I did not mean to run into all of you. Work on that bow. Fire off some shots. I need to earn some levels because I would really like to put a couple of focus points into two-handed weapons, but at the same time, I believe my leadership needs its 5th focus point as well as my stewardship. Attribute points to boot need to be going both in there as well, so intelligence and social are probably going to be priorities, and that's a bit of a shame. However, I have got plenty of growth in my smithing tree, so I don't need to worry about that. I can keep doing what I'm doing. Eventually, I'll be able to print myself money, although it's going to take a while. I may actually spend some time in this playthrough, not recorded, just leveling up my smithing, because seriously, I don't want to underestimate how long it actually takes to level up smithing. It's not easy. It is something you have to grind at. It is absolutely totally worth it in the end, but it does take an incredibly long time. I almost died. Almost got KO'd. Although I did manage to use a huge amount of my arrows. I got 5 left. And for anyone that doesn't know, if you do end up becoming unconscious in battle, or I mean, let's hope you haven't died, but if you do end up becoming unconscious in battle, you do lose a hefty amount of morale, and morale is worth keeping a note on, as I did mention in the last episode as well. Let's take him prisoner. A few different troops here. We could always drop them off in one of my garrisons. Now we're at war with Sturgia. They're kind of in the right place to get a cheeky couple of castles. So making sure I've got a full garrison could be a good idea. Have some levels. And of course, I took those prisoners because they are incredibly good troops, and you can actually recruit your prisoners given a little bit of time. It does affect and cost your morale, however, so again, it's something for you to keep an eye on. There we go, Kushti Kushti. March size of 134 now. Check out this tournament. There's a little tournament right here. Of course, we would have been at war with these guys only moments ago. Nah, we don't need that. Let's go see what else we can see. So we are up against Sturgia. I wonder...
It's been a while.
Yeah, we need to do another caravan because we did get the spice vendor to be recalled, so we've got them ready. They actually done pretty good as a caravan last time as well. Oh, Sturge have actually got some bits just down here, not too far away. I wonder if there's any lords or anything for us to kind of pick off. Anything profitable for us to have a look at? Oh, this castle has like no defenders. What are the odds that there is an army nearby? I wonder. I wonder if we can even set up the camp before we see one. Random Lord? Setting up the siege weapons. Oh, there you go. There you go. So, there's a lot of troops there, and I absolutely do not want to fight them. Problem is, I think they're a little bit too close. We're disorganized, which means we're moving slower. They're not. Let's have a zoom. So everyone is moving faster than us. And we're still disorganized. There is something we can do, but it's not nice. It's not nice, but sometimes you've got to be a little bit mean in this game. Do you know what I mean? And we're going to cut someone loose. There you go, my friend. You did not last very long as a party leader, did you? Now let's hope that we're faster than the guy that we've just dangled. And we are. Oh dear. He did not last long at all. But we are no longer disorganized. And they are. Therefore, we are in the clear. And there we go, guys. Top tip of the day for you. If you are outnumbered, if you are outmarched, sometimes, just sometimes, you can give a little bait and run away. That was snide. Poor guy. I bet that they have taken him prisoner as well. Didn't notice the pop-up, but I would bet money on it. Now, I've got an army just up here, and I'm wondering if we might be able to get some kind of battle going. It would be a big bloody battle, but we can only cross our fingers and hope there's a big army up here. Another one up here on the corner as well. I don't know if they're going to be heading in the same direction. Keep an eye on it, though. They're running. Wise people. Unfortunately, it just wasn't something we're able to make happen. The numbers were just too far away from us. I wonder if they actually caught them. Did they catch them? They did catch them. Oh, they got destroyed. Absolutely destroyed. The thing is, given a decent battlefield, there's a chance we could have won with our Thanes. Who've we got here? Managed garrison, and let's empty out those lesser troops that we picked up. I'd like to push this over 400, if I'm honest. That would give us a decent size. And we're on 95 on our bow now. Let's see what's up here. There's obviously someone raiding one of our villages. Can we catch him through the forest? Yes. We're faster through the forest. Massively outnumber them. So should be a good training opportunity once again. Work on the skills you want improved after all. Soldier, attack! 100 v 100. I think that sounds like an even fight to me. Let's see if we can get these last few points. Oh, now we're quite far away, but I think bringing the bows up just in case. Oh, I put them in the middle all the way down there. I think putting the bows up here, just as a precaution, could be really, really cool. Hey, we got them from all the way down here. And we got ourselves a level. Kushti. I believe we're due a focal point. Don't think it's going to be an attribute. Oh, we got another hit. Not bad. Wow. Do you see all those arrows raining? That's our Thanes. That's why they're so good. Look how fast. That's a hail of arrows, guys. Absolutely devastating. And that is why I love those units. Now, don't get me wrong. The Valandian sharpshooters are extremely good. But the Thanes fire quicker, which is why I like them. Very cool. Easy battle. Well, you know he dead. One last guy. Nope. Died before I could even pull back the bow. A little bit of renown, a little bit of cash. Some more troops. No prisoners I want though. Do have some upgrades. And that's the way we want to go. And just like that, guys, we got our sergeants. Now that's pretty good going. and a decent amount of loot as well. All in all, I reckon this has shaped up to be a successful episode. Yes, we did lose. We did lose someone. I didn't mean to, but I'm sure he's doing well wherever he is. He was a sacrifice. A little bit more in smithing. I really should have done a leadership, to be fair. See if we can get any more troops. We got a couple. What else is around? I think we're going to try and pick up a few more troops. Oh, we are over. You can pick up more than you're allowed, but you do risk. You do unfortunately risk your troops deserting, and sometimes it's the better troops rather than the lesser troops. So that's not something you necessarily want. Yeah, he's definitely not a party leader anymore. At least he's not a party in this kingdom. Yep, party's gone. Where is he? Where is he? Members. Let's go find him. Oh, he is a prisoner. I knew he was a prisoner. Unlucky. Good move, though. Really handy. See if any army approaches to save this castle that we're taking. Could be an interesting battle. We do have over 700 troops nearby. Oh, they've won it already. They won it already. Look at that. Let's go grab these guys. There we go. We always catch them in the forest. And that's why I always go for culture. The culture I've gone through, it's so important to have that extra movement speed in the forest. Nice little cheeky, easy win. Having good tactics absolutely helps for that. Simulating the battles. Higher the tactics, the less troops you're going to lose. However, if you noticed, we did actually lose more troops in that simulation than we would normally do if we're actually playing the battle. We played quite a few battles in the last few days. And our surgeon's so good that we very, very rarely even lose one. But in that simulation, we lost a little bit more than we normally would. So kind of good idea to keep that in mind. Although I do like a good old simulation, it can be risky. It can be really, really risky, especially when it comes to sieges. Simulating sieges is tough going on your troops. But guys, that is about the end of this episode. We're going to wrap this episode up the same way that we wrap up every episode and just see how much money we managed to make in this last half an hour. It's probably going to be about what we normally make. We did do a little bit. We got a little bit stronger, though. The main troops got stronger. So I'm happy with what we've accomplished. I think in the next episode, we're going to try and do a few more battles and finally get our bowmanship up to level 100. It's taken an absolute grind, but you know what? We're doing it little bit by little bit. And if you stuck around to the end of this video, think about hitting that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. We do actually have 80% of all viewers of the Let's Plays not subscribed, and it would seriously help us out if you hit that button. But until next time, guys, I've been a monk, we've been a Critically Clueless, and I will see you in the next video real soon. Until then, take it easy and happy gaming.